Hey everyone, my name is Marc Miquel and I'm a Wikipedia researcher. I will give you a quick overview of this paper about the project Abstract Wikipedia. Abstract Wikipedia has been announced this July to enhance the creation and expansion of articles across language editions. It proposes a repository of functions that allow translating content from language editions into non-natural content and store it in a repository. In this paper, we argue that it is necessary to design the functions and user interfaces so that they encourage contributors to actively work on content diversity. We propose 6 requirements. Number 1 is topic identification. So to help editors find relevant articles about topics that they know and they do not know about, we need topic identification. Topics like gender, geography, culture, sexual orientation, among others, could really benefit from having these functions. And number 2 is article gap bridging. So once we have the selections of articles, we can bridge the gaps by helping editors import and export lists of articles between the content repository and the language edition. Something similar has already been proposed by some projects which show relevant articles from a source language and the gaps in a target language. Number 3 is perspective modeling. A perspective can be either a statement, a sentence, or a full paragraph. Modeling all the perspective in an article, in all the language editions in which it exists, is the only way to ensure that the diversity of perspective is contained in the Abstract Wikipedia content repository. Number 5 is items representation. So once we have modeled and captured all the perspective at the statement level, we must represent them through the interface in order to help editors see which are more common and which are missing. Some studies do this by counting the number of links to versions of an article have in common. And it's really a useful way to see which are more and more popular. Number 5 is article composition. We need to allow editors to easily compose and save multiple versions of an article from all the model perspective. This way, editors can adapt an article to their context. A default composition should only exist for a matter of efficiency. And number 6, and final, dispute visualization. We need to make editors aware of the disagreements in articles' perspective when importing and exporting content to language editions. This could be done with visual warnings and taking into account the history of edits and reverts an article has in all the different language editions. So all in all, we think that these 6 requirements can be addressed by new functions and interfaces and taking into account the current Wikipedia research. Abstract Wikipedia is the best chance to spread and expand the existing internal diversity in Wikimedia projects. So if you want to learn more or discuss these ideas, you can read the paper and reach me at this email. Thank you very much.